My child has heeded this holy warning, says God. For far too long, the adversary has been operating in the shadows. Over the course of time, the deceit has spread, concealing the truth from the view of many. However, the time for the revelation has finally arrived. A revelation has been made in the celestial regions regarding the identity of the person who is motivated to cause you harm. This is not only another cautionary advice. Please give this message your undivided attention, as it is of the utmost importance. The Archangel Michael has been dispatched with heavenly power to reveal what has been concealed, to bring to light what has been veiled, and to unearth the one who has been working covertly against you. You are far closer to the danger than you realize. The individual who was hiding behind the mask has been revealed. Will you be able to recognize the name that is in front of you? In the event that the truth is brought to your attention, will you be able to acknowledge it, or will you continue to trust without question? In-depth deceit has been perpetrated. The falsehoods have been manufactured with great skill. The deception has been subtle, but for the time being, my child, there is no more room for uncertainty. Doubt is no longer an option at this point. Due to the fact that I love you, I am revealing the truth to you. Therefore, in order to set you free, I am going to confess this treachery. Is there a change in the environment that you can feel? Do you have a sense of urgency inside your whole being? This is due to the fact that this is not a typical messaging message. A heavenly intervention has taken place here. The heavens have intervened on your side. It is now possible to triumph over the powers of evil. Someone who has been conspiring against you behind your back is going to be brought to light for all to see. When you were not present, they made statements that were critical of you. They have appeared to be smiling at you while simultaneously stabbing you in the back. In order to conceal their role as a destructive agent, they have assumed the identity of a friend. Nonetheless, their time has come to an end. Its endeavors have resulted in its completion. It is no longer possible to conceal the entire truth. Oh, my child! I was present for every single chat that they had regarding you. I have been privy to every hushed conversation inside your ear. Despite the fact that I was preparing you for it, I permitted them to plot against you for a period of time. I have witnessed their plotting against you. I was bolstering your confidence. He was being shaped by me. The moment has arrived for them to be recognized by the public. Finally, the moment has arrived for them to make their decision. This moment has arrived for the truth to be shown to you in front of you. Your adversary believed that you would never recognize it. Your adversary believed that you would never find out. They were under the impression that his scheme had been successful. Despite the fact that they were under the impression that they had successfully buried their traces, they were unaware that I was observing them. The fact that I have always been on your side was something that they failed to comprehend. They were erroneous in their belief that they could commit the act without being caught. They were mistaken in their belief that their acts would be kept a secret despite their deeds. Due to the fact that my light has arrived, my truth has been successful. To my child, the time has come for my justice. As soon as you are presented with the name, get ready. Your realization of the reality should not come as a surprise to you. Instead of allowing dread to take hold of your heart, remember that I have already created a path for you. I have already set you up for a successful escape. In the past, I have already ensured your success. You will no longer be subject to the authority of the person who attempted to cause you damage. It is inevitable that the person who conspired against you will go down in their own trap. Because I am a God of justice, the person who attempted to ruin you will finally have to deal with the consequences of their own acts. Because I am a deity of truth, I do not permit those who are evil to be successful. The time has come for you to take action, and you must open your eyes. Due to the fact that the clock is ticking and the time is running out, you are required to look at what is in front of you. The reason that this message was delivered to you at this very time is because it was precisely when you needed to hear it. At this point, you were required to be aware. This is the time when you deserve to be cautioned, and the decision is now yours to make. Are you going to take action? Are you going to be watchful? Are you willing to take a stance for the truth? Or are you going to disregard the warning? To my child, I am here with you. At all times, I have been at your side. Despite the fact that you experienced feelings of isolation and abandonment at various points in life, I was present at that time. I had been observing. I acted as a protector. I was working behind the scenes to make sure that you would not experience any negative consequences. Moreover, I am going to join in immediately. I will now expose something that you were previously unable to view. What was concealed from you is now being revealed to you. It is the enemy's intention to shake your confidence. Your adversary will make an effort to baffle you. My child, do not be fooled by the adversary's attempts to persuade you that this is only another warning with no real significance. The reality is as follows. Now is the time to take stock of everything. Currently, the moment has come for clarification. Someone has made a statement against you. Someone has devised a scheme to harm you. They are not going to be successful. They are not going to prevail. They are not going to survive. Because I have reached out and touched you with my hand. My defense has been extended to you in its entirety. My angels have encircled you and are protecting you. This is my child. Make sure you are ready. It is going to be disclosed who it is. It is inevitable that the truth will be revealed. There will be an expose. And when it does occur, you should not be afraid and should not hesitate. Because I have gone before you, you should not have any doubts. I have evened out the areas that were previously crooked. I have made the way clear for you to walk in triumph all along the way. Now is the moment to open your eyes and monitor your surroundings. Do not be afraid, for the truth has arrived, and from this point forward, nothing will ever be the same again. I adore you, beloved child. It is of the highest significance that you pay close attention to this message. You have had to endure a great deal of difficulty. Despite the fact that you have been confronted with darkness that has attempted to swallow you, I have remained by your side throughout it all. I have witnessed the tears that you have sobbed alone in the most inconspicuous of locations. The weights that you have carried upon your tired spirit, the prayers that you have said in the night, and the tears that you have shed. You have indicated that you are looking for answers, direction, and clarity. A discovery that you just cannot afford to ignore is something that I deliver to you today. Michael, the Archangel, has been dispatched to deliver this critical message to the recipient. In order to bring about the devastation of your life, the adversary has been conspiring, lying, and moving through the shadows in order to attempt to bring about disaster. On the other hand, I am able to see well through any scheme of darkness. Against the truth, there is no deceit that can stand. The things that have been kept hidden will now be brought to light, and the things that have been spoken in private will suddenly be yelled out from the corners of the building. Take care of yourself. It is a critical situation. It is time for you to open your eyes and perceive the reality of the situation that is occurring all around you. Individuals who are close to you, individuals in whom you have placed your trust, and individuals whose presence you have enthusiastically welcomed into your life are all present. The heart of this person has been far from you, despite the fact that they have walked beside you, spoken words of love, and gave you gestures indicative of friendship. Their remarks have been riddled with hypocrisy and deception. The acts that they have taken have been well planned. These individuals' intentions have been poisoned by jealousy and dishonesty. You have a feeling about it, don't believe me? You are aware of the disquiet and the subtle cautions that are there in your spirit. When things did not feel quite right, those were the moments. That was in fact me, my child. In an effort to rouse you from your sleep before it was too late, it was my voice. On the other hand, there is no longer any room for hesitancy. The identity of the person who is attempting to cause you damage has been disclosed, and Archangel Michael has stepped forth to tell the name of the person. You need to be ready for this discovery because it will shake you to your core. Because the truth is not always easy to endure, you need to have a strong character. On the other hand, you need not be afraid because I am with you, and I will not for the plots of the adversary to be successful against you. My powerful hand is holding you up, my angels are surrounding you, and my protection is covering you up for you. There will be no success for any weapon that is fashioned against you, and there will be no strategy of evil that can destroy my intentions for your life. Despite the fact that you have referred to this someone as a friend, a brother, and a confidant, they have been working against you. In situations where you were not present to defend yourself, they have talked against you and made statements about you. They have harbored feelings of jealousy, wrath, and treachery in their consciousness. Both their heart and their soul have been corrupted by the lies that the adversary has told them. Their heart is filled with bitterness. When they are in your presence, they grin, but behind your back, they scheme. Despite the fact that they express affection verbally, they have malicious motives. For all appearances, they are on your side, but in reality, they are working to bring you down. There is no longer any need to be misled. Now is not the time to question what you already know. This is not the time to do so. You are aware of it on a primal level. In the past, you have seen a glimpse of the truth. By dismissing them, you have given the impression that you were wrong, that you were overthinking the situation, and that you were being overly careful. On the other hand, I can assure you that those warnings were not a product of your mind. They were my voice, my direction, and my attempt to protect you from the storm before it occurred. At this point, it is required of you to take action. If you are angry, do not act. It is not a good idea to confront this individual with a hostile attitude. It is not how I do things. It is my right to exact revenge, and I shall have it. It is not your responsibility to seek vengeance, rather, it is to live in wisdom. The challenge you have is to prevent resentment from taking hold in your own heart and mind. On the other hand, in order to move forward with power and judgment, you need to establish some space where it is required. When there have been no limits in place, you need to establish them. It is imperative that you be covered in prayer. You should surround yourself with truth and walk in the light, and you should not allow yourself to be dragged into the traps of darkness. On your behalf, Archangel Michael has been dispatched to the battlefield. It is clear that he is prepared to engage in combat with the forces of evil that have been working against you. With the sword of truth, he cuts through every falsehood, reveals every secret plot, and brings to light every deceit that has been used against you. He wields the sword of truth. You are not fighting this war by yourself. To the right, the angelic troops are standing by. It is certain that you will emerge victorious because the forces of light are more powerful than the powers of evil. The win, however, takes action. I am directing you to take the measures that you are required to follow. There is no longer any room for you to disregard the reality. You must not let fear keep you confined to relationships that are harmful to your health. It is imperative that you should not allow ungrateful loyalty to keep you in a situation where you are susceptible to being harmed. Have the wisdom of serpents and the gentleness of doves. Never go forward with hatred, but always move forward with wisdom. Always remember to hold on to love, but never at the expense of your own well-being or your purpose. This is a critical situation. This should not be taken lightly. Keep your eyes open. Look at the reality. Step into action. I will not waver from my commitments. Maintain a tight proximity to me. The moment you pay attention to my voice, I will guide you to triumph. I won't let you fall because you are my beloved child. The adversary has been brought to light, and the fight has already been won. Continue to move forward with trust, for I will always be with you. I want you to pay close attention, my child, because this is not a message that you can afford to disregard. There is a conspiracy that is being hatched in the shadows, a lie that is being fashioned in secret, and a betrayal that is being concealed with fake smiles. I have witnessed the enemy's heart, despite the fact that they have drawn closer to me while pretending to be a friend or a supporter. I am aware of their goals and objectives. The words have been heard by me. These individuals have engaged in conversations behind closed doors, and I have witnessed them plotting to cause you damage while feigning concern for you. Archangel Michael, my child, has been dispatched to bring this to your attention. At this point, the identification of this individual has been shown. Their disguise is beginning to fall off, and their genuine identity is about to be revealed. They were under the impression that they could conceal their intents. Nevertheless, where my light shines, there can be no concealment. By observing their behavior, seeing their unexpected shifts, and observing how they react, you will be able to recognize them, and the truth will start to emerge. As they feel the weight of their own deceit crushing against them, they discover that they are becoming more uneasy. Due to the fact that they are getting increasingly desperate, they are aware that their time is running short. I want you to be careful, my child. This is a critical situation. It is not appropriate to treat this matter flippantly. In an effort to get you to have doubts about yourself and to call into question your own intuition, the adversary has attempted to construct a web of falsehoods around you. However, I have been speaking to your spirit in a whisper. You have been receiving signals from me. Doesn't it seem like you've experienced it? You are unable to describe the peculiar sensation that you have in your heart whenever you are in the presence of this someone. You are unable to explain the sense of disquiet that persists even when everything appears to be normal. You are not using your creativity here. To you, this is a word of caution. It has been said that there is a name that has been pronounced in the sky. Someone who is intent on causing you damage has been identified and will be exposed. They have beyond the bounds. My warnings have been disregarded by them. After making their decision, they are now obligated to deal with the repercussions of their actions. My child, there is no need for you to be fearful of anything. You have my support. I have encircled you with safety from all sides. No harm will befall you in any way. No weapon that is fashioned against you will be successful. They will be caught in the traps that they have already prepared for you. On the contrary, what they intended for ill, for your benefit, I shall turn around. Keep your composure and observe my movements. Watch as the truth starts to take shape right in front of your very eyes. Watch as those who have been fighting against you start to falter, and watch as the secrets that they believed were buried begin to emerge. Soar to the top of the body. You will not have to engage in a struggle for this. I will fight for you. You have no other responsibility but to put your faith in me, to walk in obedience, to pay attention to my voice, and to continue praying. Oh, my child! I am aware of how exhausted you have been. I am able to observe how exhausted your spirit has become as a result of bearing the burden of this conflict. The reason that things have seemed so heavy, the reason that some doors have remained locked, and the reason that individuals you once trusted have begun to back away from you are all questions that you have pondered. This is due to the fact that I have been eliminating those who were never intended to walk with you. This is due to the fact that I have been protecting you from conflicts that you were not intended to engage in. This is due to the fact that I have been laying the groundwork for something more significant. It is not appropriate to express sorrow over the loss of individuals who are being revealed, nor should you cling to connections that I am destroying. It will come as a surprise to you when the truth is revealed. You will experience pain, but in the end, it will liberate you. There are things that have been concealed from you, things that have been going on behind your back, things that have been spoken in secret chambers, and discussions that were never intended for your ears, but I have heard all of them. All of it has been witnessed by me, and now I am going to expose it to you. It will not be long until the identity of the person who has been conspiring against you is made public. You will be able to see their face and hear what they have to say. Attempts will be made to refute it. There will be an attempt made to shift blame. Evidence cannot be refuted in any way. Both my justice and my judgment are delivered in a timely manner. My child, the time for lying has come to an end. Fear should not be allowed to take hold of your heart. You should not allow uncertainty to take hold in your thinking. You are not in danger. Yes, you are protected. Your safety is guaranteed. I have dispatched my angels to surround you and battle on your side in order to pave the way for you to pursue your goals. This storm will eventually pass, and once it does, you will enter a new period of tranquility throughout your life. Continue to pray for me, my child. Do not allow your feelings to be affected. It is important that you do not let resentment or anger take control of you. I will have my revenge, and I will pay it back. All that is required of you, my child, is to remain faithful, to keep your heart pure, and to have confidence that I am taking care of all that you will encounter. I will demonstrate to you how I transform every assault into a testimonial. You will witness how I am able to rise above every defeat and emerge victorious. I will demonstrate to you how I take something that was intended to destroy you and instead utilize it to construct you. You have my support. At no point will I abandon you. Within me, and as you witness the truth emerge right in front of your very eyes, the process of exposure has started.